from CCVIII. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this Saturday shave. Today I have a razor that I've had for a very long time, and it's the Yaqi Raster Lite. This is the one with the polished chrome head, Samac polished chromed, and then with the aluminium handle. The normal one, the normal Raster that you know is one of my absolute favorites, is this one with the satin chromed head. This one here. Here you have the other one. Let's see if you can see them both. The head on this one is polished chromed. This one is satin. This handle here is brass and then chromed, and this is aluminium and then anodized. This is 68 grams. This is just exactly half, 34 grams. So in it I have my favorite Yaqi Raster blade, and that's the Feather Professional blade on its second use. The soap was very kindly sent to me, bought for me and sent to me by Soap Thing, Ben. And it was in that parcel that went back and forth 7 times over the Atlantic and back and forth between O'Hara and Jamaica and Europe and the United States, and then finally came here. So it's the with the face. How do I put this? Like this. Okay, with the face vintage. Barbershop, and this is the tallow one with a little menthol in it. The brush is the Yaqi synthetic, the one called Casino with the beautiful handle, and the ball is the Yaqi white plastic ball. There you had them. The razor, the brush, and the ball were very kindly sent to me by Yaqi China. So thank you once again, Grace, for sending me a wonderful razor. So I have had this razor for a very long time. I completely forgot about it. I meant to do a shave with it, a video 200 years ago, or at least a year ago when I got it. And I completely forgot about it. It's between $25 and $26. On AliExpress, if you go into Yaqi's factory store. Sometimes they have some discounts, but if it's not discount on a discount, it's between $25 and $26. I will link it below, of course. So this is a very nice soap, and as I said, it's one of Don tallow-based soap from With the Face. I think he's from New York. Isn't that what it says? Let's see. Huntington, New York. That's where it's based. So I will of course link to his channel too. Ben's channel and Donald's channel, With the Face. So this is a tallow-based soap, and it has some menthol in it, so I might get all red. 34 grams. Let's give this a go. This is a terrible blade that's not sharp. I need to change that. Hang on. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I'm back again. Another blade. Oh yeah. Now we have the correct blade, a sharp blade. The other one wasn't sharp at all, and that must have been an old blade that should have been thrown out. I'm sorry about that, but you know, you need to know when to quit, and that was a terrible blade. So that was definitely not a second use feather blade I put in it. I have a 4-day stubble because have been crazy busy at work, you know, so I haven't had the time to shave. This is half the weight of the Raster, the normal one. And I say I don't mind. I prefer heavier razors, but this is actually okay. This is 34 grams and I just managed. It's because I talk, you know, instead of shutting up. Oh yeah. Much better. So this is now a new feather blade. A new Feather Professional AC. And why did I show you the loading of the blade? Because whenever I record it, you know, I mess something up, the alignment, or you know, drop the blade or cut myself, or so that's why you almost never see me oh, I don't know why. So you see, the new blade is indeed sharp, but that's how it is. Look at this shine on this leather, man. He makes good soaps. You know, Don. I'll put a link to with the face. You can go and check out his soaps. This has a above average amount of menthol in it. So it's not too much for my face, not yet anyway, that is. But it's enough. I can clearly feel it, you know, and that's what you want, isn't it? Whenever you use a mentholated soap, you want to make sure that you actually feel it. Okay, dokie. Tastes like menthol too, but I'll say don't eat it. Okay, so maybe I cut myself because I added a little too much pressure, as an inexperienced shaver would do. And I am just that with the lighter razors, especially. You know, I'm trying to learn. And this is a great razor, and I like the fact that it has a polished head, chrome polished instead of the satin. Not that the satin is not slick or anything, I just like the look of it. I think it looks very cool with the handle. 92 millimeters handle on both of these, both the brass and the aluminum. You don't see many of these in the shave of the day. Usually people have this, the heavier one, the 68 grammer. But I tell you, this works fine for me. And you know, this being an AC, you cover more ground. And it's flat like I don't know what. No blade sticking out like on the Vector, for instance. And which one do I prefer? well, go back and see the video. This one, I prefer this one. This model, the other, the heavier one. The 68 grammer over the Vector. And that has to do with the handle. And the Vector being very slippery for me, being very thin and very little. Whereas this is much longer and has a much better hold here for me, you know, to rest and to hold. So, and of course the shape. I prefer this because I have a little more blade feel, not much, and a lot more gap it feels. So this is much more efficient. So I like the Vector. I do, but I prefer the Raster to it. So there you have it. Go back and see my comparison. Or maybe if I remember, I'll put a link to it below. And you can go and see how the shape went. That was, I think, more than a year ago. I did that comparison. This is still a wonderful razor. hc&c towel, as always, in the stem. Dab, 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 and then you feel the menthol kicking in. You know, the skin, you know, oozing, I think the word is, or whatever. I had the Stetson, and this one was very kindly bought and sent to me by Rusty from TheRustyRazor. So I will link to his channel too. This is the Stetson, one of my absolute favorite scents, and this is the cooling one, because I need to be careful because that's not the smallest of holes. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, I love this. I love this scent. I love this feeling. Not much menthol in this, but just a little, you know, to tinkle, you know, but not much. So don't be scared if this scares you. Okay, this Aqua Velva Sensitive 5-in-1 Balm to finish this vintage, old school, barbershop-y shave. Oh yeah, I heard somewhere that the 5-in-1 Aqua Velva is being discontinued. I doubt that. That cannot be. Okay, so let's just stop the bleeding. You know, is that it? I think it is. Okay, let me just dry my fingers here, because we want the sound to be perfect, because that's how my skin feels. Man. Okay, so there you have it, a wonderful shave. Like, subscribe, hit the bell and share. I know why we do this. We do this because we are not obsessed. We are dedicated. 600.